Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name's Renee. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I appreciate you being here. Hello and welcome to Get Ready With Me Wednesday. I do this every week with my girl Kat. So if you want to see what we're getting into today, then stick around because I'll be right back. Alright guys, thanks for wanting to hang out with me for a little bit. I'm going to use the Gourmande Girls X Cosmicpeachezzz virtual palette. I believe last time I used a palette from my Ice Cream Beauty box, I used the powder one. So I want to get into the virtual one today. Yeah, I'm just going to do a little chit chat. I saw Erica Conger do a video about like YouTube and starting a channel and stuff, and I've been wanting to talk about it for a while, you know, just kind of get into, you know, how to start a channel and like kind of what I did and why I started my channel and stuff. So I thought while I get ready, we'll just talk about that. I will leave Erica linked down below as well as Kat. Make sure you guys go check them out and show them some love. They're amazing. But let's get into this. I'm going to use my ColourPop foundation because I love it. And I really have been using this concealer and loving it a lot. But you guys, when I used it the other day, the doe foot fell off. So yeah, that happened. I'm going to have to get another one because I really like that concealer. But, okay, so from what's on my channel, it says I started this channel in June of 2016. But I did not upload a video until March of 2019. The first video I ever uploaded was a memorial video for my older sister, Michelle, that passed away. And that's kind of like how I got my feet wet in like making videos was after my sister Missy passed away, I made a couple like little dedication videos to her like on my Facebook, and I had found a couple apps on my phone where you could like put pictures in and like make little videos out of it. And so that's kind of how I started getting interested in making videos. But at the time, I really didn't know anything about YouTube. I had no idea all the things that were on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I was just an idiot about it or what, but I just didn't watch a lot of YouTube videos, you know, so I didn't know a lot about it. The main reason, I have another channel that's private that I've had for a while, and that I started that channel because I kept running out of storage on my phone, and I didn't have anywhere to save. I didn't know where to save my videos. Like when I went on vacations and I made family videos, I wanted somewhere to save them. And so somebody had said something about YouTube, and I was like, oh, okay. So I started that channel just as a way to upload family videos so that I could delete them from my phone and still have them. And then I started this channel just because, I don't know, I guess I wanted a different channel. And I started watching videos. And I found Allie Dawson because at first I was like, I don't know, wanted to kind of learn about makeup and stuff. And so I kind of started diving into the makeup world on YouTube. And watching Allie, I kept commenting like it looked, like her videos just looked like fun. It looked like a lot of fun to be on YouTube and do videos, and like the editing and the thumbnails and like the way that her videos were, it just looked like fun. And like I started seeing other people's videos and I was like, it just looked like fun, and I wanted to do it. And I kept saying I really want to start a channel, and Allie was like, you should really start a channel. I really like this foundation. You should start a channel, just do it. And I was like nervous because I didn't have anything. Like I had my phone, but I didn't have any lights. I didn't really have a lot of makeup. You know, there was a lot of things that I didn't have. I'm going to use my number 7. And she was like, well, you don't, you know, people always say that they started their channels like with natural light and a phone, you know? So I made that video for my sister because they asked me if I would make like a dedication video to her to play at her celebration of life. So I put that together and uploaded it to the channel so that I could send the link so that they could play it at the service. And then I just did like a couple little videos. Like there was like a vlog video of me and my sister in San Diego for my sister's memorial. And then there was like a video of my first appointment to the endocrinologist. So they were like little like vlog videos, nothing like makeup or anything like that, because I didn't really have anything. And so I was kind of nervous. And I also kind of just wanted to try it out a little bit and just make a couple videos and upload them and kind of feel it out a little bit. Kind of, you know, I don't know, see if I could even do it, you know? And then I think a couple months later, I had gotten my desk here from my ex-boyfriend. And so I kind of was working on sort of getting some stuff, and I ended up buying like a little ring light just to kind of help me out a little bit. And so I was getting ready one day to, I think it was to go to Wild Waves with my sister and my son and her kids. And so I just decided to film a Get Ready With Me. I did do an Ipsy. I started getting Ipsy too. So that was one of my first videos, was an Ipsy unboxing. And it was just fun. And I had watched like a lot, like you guys, when I say I did my homework before I started my channel. Well, not like before I started doing like Get Ready With Me videos, like, you know, I uploaded a couple of videos, but I had watched, you know, like how to do a thumbnail, and I watched some videos on how to use KindMaster, and like I just kind of did a little bit of homework on how to do certain things, because I didn't want to, you know, go into it completely blind. And, you know, I practiced the editing on my Ipsy video. I mean, they're not like great, but I don't think they're like terrible either. You know what I mean? Like I was just doing the best I could with, you know, the knowledge that I had at the time. So, but I think when you're thinking about starting a channel, why is the big reason, you know, or the big thing to think about is why? Why do you want to start a channel? What's your reason behind it? Are you looking to make fast money? Easy money? Are you looking to work from home? Because I'm telling you right now, when you first start a channel, it's not. I've been on YouTube for, I want to say 4 years now, and I still have only made $200 in 4 years. And that took a lot of work. So if it's like to make money, it's kind of like, how do I compare it to? Like there's kids that go to college and they want to be pro football players. Well,
I love you.
I love you too, buddy. You think about how many football teams there are, how many colleges there are, how many college teams there are, how many players on each of those teams, and you do the math. You know what I mean? YouTube is a big, big platform, and there's a lot of people out there. Not to say it can't be done, because it can be. You could hit when it's hot with a video, and it just blows up, and all of a sudden, you know what I mean? You just never know. It can happen. And with hard work and dedication, you can make anything possible. But you really have to think about why you want to start a channel. Because if you look at the why you want to start a channel, and it's not because it's something that you're passionate about and something that you want to do, you might be disappointed and you might get down on yourself. You know, like I didn't start my channel because I didn't know that there was ads and money, and I didn't know that until I started meeting people on YouTube and watching other channels and building relationships and doing collabs. And like then I started realizing, like after they were telling me stuff, like I had no idea that you could like make money from a channel. You know what I mean? And like PR, I knew nothing about PR until I started watching Jessica Vargas, and she was getting PR from Bizy Beauty, and I was like, wow, that's kind of cool, you know. I never expected to get it though, you know what I mean? Like, especially because I was like a super small channel. I had just started out, and I was just starting to build relationships with people, and like I met Amanda Duh and Flawed and Fabulous and Trouble with Tish, and you know, started branching out, and Debbie, Debutante, Riri, the Brutally Honest Beauty, like, who else? Mary Catherine Loves Cats, and Kim, and Kitty's Corner of the World. Like, I started watching a lot of channels and building relationships with all these people and learning so much more about YouTube, you know, that I didn't know before. But again, I was never expecting to make money. I did this because it was fun, and I started meeting people and stuff. And so, long story short, why do you want to start a channel? And make sure that you have realistic expectations. If you want to start a channel because it really is fun. I have had so much fun, and I have made so many friends on here. It's been amazing, you know, and I've tried to help other people that kind of, like, I've made a couple videos about making thumbnails, about editing videos in KindMaster to try and help others. Okay, I'm going to go into Nostalgia, this green right here, and put that in my crease. But I did videos because people would be like, I wish I knew how to edit. I wish I knew this. I wish I knew that. And so I was like, well, I know there's like a lot of videos out there teaching people how to do it. So I wanted to do a couple videos to try and help my friends to know how to edit their videos and what to use for thumbnails, because there's, you know, free apps out there. And you can do all of this. Like, for a long time, I did all of this from my phone. I filmed, I edited, and I uploaded from my phone. I got my iPad just like a year and a half ago because Heather, Crazy Beautiful MUA, was talking to me about iPads, and I felt like it might make it easier, because I am older and the screen's bigger, that having an iPad might make it easier for editing. So I invested in an iPad, and the thing about it is you can make payments on it. You don't need a camera. I can't stress this enough. You do not need a camera. You don't need a bunch of fancy lighting. I have like a lamp right here. I have a couple little, like, they're not like box lights, but I got them off of Amazon for hella cheap, and a ring light, you know, like I bought them a little at a time. You know, if I had some extra money, I bought, like, well, I think I want to get some lights, like the stuff back here. I got this from Steph, the shelving. I got the background from Steph. I did pay for the shelves here. I sent her some money for that. But the background was kind of like a gift from her when I first started getting PR. But you don't need a background. You really don't. You can sit on your living room floor like I did with my Ipsy unboxing, with the sunlight shining in the window, with my phone in front of me, on my like TV stand set up like that, and just film a video. And take the time to, like, if you really want to edit, then you have to put in the work to learn. And that's what I did. I went and I watched, what's his name? D. Nimmin. He does videos on editing and thumbnails, hashtags to put in your videos, you know, all kinds of stuff. They also say, like, having a niche. Like, if you're going to do makeup content, then stick to makeup content. If you're going to do unboxings, then just do unboxings. If you're going to do, like, be a vlog channel, then just do vlogs. Me, I have said this in past videos. I like to do a little bit of everything because I have a lot of different interests that I want to share. And I know that a lot of different people, like, I like to watch a lot of different things. I like to watch true crime. I like to watch vlogs. I like to watch makeup videos. I like to watch unboxings. Like, I like to get into a lot of different things. And if I do, then there's got to be other people that like different things as well, you know? Like, sometimes I'll watch videos for cooking to get, you know, recipe ideas or whatever. You know, YouTube is a wealth of knowledge and information, and there's so much more than just makeup. You know, I'm so much more than just makeup. You are so much more than just makeup. Like, what do you do in your daily life? What are your favorite meals? Where do you like to go? You know, like, you can share all sorts of things. I love doing vlog videos. It is one of my favorite things to do. Do I just want to be a vlog channel? Not really. I don't want to just be a vlog channel because I really love doing makeup too. All right, I'm going to go into Space, which is this blue shade right here, and I'm going to put it all over my lid. Well, not all over, just on the outer V here. But, so I think that I'm getting lost in what I'm talking about. But the main thing is why. Why do you want to start a channel? What kind of content do you want to do? Do you want to do makeup? Do you want to do, you know, vlog videos? Do you want to do true crime? Do you want to do like cooking videos? Like, what is it that you're passionate about, that you're interested in, that you love to do? You know what I mean? Because in the end, when you start a channel, you have to start it with your passion, whatever you're passionate about. And don't have any expectations. I cannot stress that enough. When I started my channel, I had no expectations. I had no idea that I would ever get to 1,000, but I tell you what, I worked really hard to get here. Consistency is another thing. If you're not consistent, your videos aren't going to get pushed out there. You know, I was watching Just Ann, and she was talking about, you know, consistency and, you know, like if you post a video and it's not getting a lot of views, changing your title or changing your thumbnail so that it makes it more appealing for people to click on. And the more people that click on it, the more YouTube will push your video out there. Like, I'm telling you, I've been on YouTube for 4 years, guys. 4 years. And when was it? Like just a few months ago, I actually saw one of my videos get recommended to me. Like one of my own videos got recommended to me. So I was like, well, if I got recommended to me, then maybe I'm getting recommended to other people. 4 years, guys. And I'm just getting recommended more recently. You know what I mean? Like, it's, you can't have a lot of expectations, because then you're going to get down on yourself and feel like you're doing something wrong, or what's wrong with me? Am I not good enough? Blah, 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 blah. You are good enough. Just because you don't post a video and get 1,000 or more views on it and blow up to 1,000 subscribers within a couple months, that doesn't mean you're not good enough and that you don't belong here on this platform. Because I guarantee you, there are people out there that are going to come across you and they're going to love you. And isn't that the most important thing? Like, that you're sharing your passion with other people that share the same passion as you do. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I've found a lot of my people here. You know what I mean? Like, I really do. Like, a couple of my best friends, I wouldn't even know if it wasn't for YouTube, you know, and making videos. And, like, that is the thing that I've gotten the most out of this, and I've learned so much from those friends, and I've made, you know, long-lasting relationships with these people that will go far past having a channel. You know what I mean? I just feel like having like certain expectations of what's going to happen when you start your channel is it's gonna, I don't know. You can have dreams and hopes and goals for sure, but set smaller goals, and then as you meet those smaller goals, you move those goals up a little more. Like my first goal was to get to 100, you know, and it took me a while to get to 100, and then my next goal was like, well, maybe 500, you know, like little bitty baby steps, and then you can build up from there. And like when I started getting closer to 1,000, I really started getting excited, you know what I mean? But it took a long time. And, you know, doing collabs and stuff with other people that you've built relationships can help too, because, you know, their fan base or their family members, you know, when they see their collab video, will come over and watch your video. And if they like you, then they'll subscribe and stick around. And that's another thing, is like, that's really hard for me, as I've always been that person, like, that I want everybody to like me, even though, like, in my head, I know not everybody is going to like me. I don't like everybody, you know what I mean? Like, I don't hate anybody, really, but I just don't connect. I shouldn't say that. It's not that I don't like people. I just don't connect with certain people, and that's okay. That's okay. Not everybody is going to like you, your content, your channel, or whatever, and that's okay, because the most important thing is the people that you do connect with, the relationships that you do build, because they're going to come back to your channel all the time to see your makeup looks, or to see your vlogs, or to see your cook with me videos, or whatever it is. I'm going into Offline, which is that lighter blue shade, and I'm just tapping it on my lid here. But yeah, I guess the main thing is, if you want to start a channel, you think about the why you want to and what kind of content you want to put out there. You know what I mean? And don't be afraid, you know? Like, you can also, like, get on your phone and film videos just to practice, you know what I mean? Like, get in your car and set up your phone and just sit there and chit-chat about whatever comes to mind, you know? And if you don't like the video, you don't have to post it. Nobody's, you know, nobody says you have to post videos, but you can practice, you know what I mean? And make little videos, talk to yourself in the mirror, whatever, you know, like, get ideas and write your ideas down for, like, videos that you would like to do, you know, so that you don't lose that. Because sometimes I do that all the time. Like, I think about things that I want to do, but I don't jot it down, and then by the time I go to film, I've forgotten what it was that I wanted to talk about or touch on, you know. Hashtags are really important. I think that, you know, hashtagging your videos in a certain way really helps for people who are looking for it. Like, I got a comment on one of my videos that said that they were looking for, I'm going into Vice, which is this, like, shimmery shade, glittery shade right there. She had commented on my video that she was searching out for Singed beauty brush videos. And I had put Singed beauty brushes in, I think it was just the tags maybe that I put it in. And that's how she found me, was looking for Singed beauty. And so, like, hashtags can help a lot and be really important. So, like, if you're using certain products in your video, hashtag them. And you don't, like, in your description box, you can really only hashtag 3 hashtags that are going to show up, like, in your, like, right where your title is. So you have to pick, like, the main hashtags, and you want to put those, like, I put them in the bottom of my description box, and I'll just put, like, hashtag Mask Monday, hashtag Mask Monday ladies, hashtag Get Ready With Me makeup, hashtag, you know, Gourmande Girls, or hashtag, I will hashtag my channel name, Beauty and More with Renee. So if, you know, somebody's trying to look for me, they can find me through the hashtag, whatever the video has to do with, you know, hashtag Vlog Day, hashtag Pacific Northwest, you know, whatever. And then they have this spot where you can put, like, other tags, and in there I'll put, like, everything that my channel has. Reviews, tutorials, vlogs, hauls, unboxings, giveaways, Get Ready With Me Wednesdays, Mask Mondays, you know, like, Splendies, Ice Cream Beauty, anything that my channel has to do with new makeup, beauty and more, makeup and more, because it's makeup and more. That's why, like, they had told me that I think it was D Niman, and I was in one of his lives, and I asked him some questions, and he reviewed my channel, and he's like, I had a Seahawk on my banner. It was Seahawks, and he was like, it's confusing because you have a Seahawk banner, but you have makeup videos. And, like, he was kind of the one that said that you really have to find your niche and stick to it. But I have a lot of niches, you guys. I have a lot of interests. Makeup is not the only thing that I'm interested in. And I want my video to be more. That's why I named, like, at first my channel was just my name. And then I was in a live, I think with, I think it was Makeup with Jessica Vargas was having a live, and everybody was talking about channel names and stuff like that, and they were putting some ideas out there, and I had been thinking about changing my channel name, and I was listening to everybody talk, and I was just kind of like going over ideas in my head about channel names, and I don't know, it just popped into my head, Beauty and More with Renee, because I'm beauty and more. I do more. So like if my channel is confusing to people, I don't understand why, because my literal channel name is Beauty and More with Renee. So that means it's beauty and so much more. Like it can be a little bit of everything for everybody. You know what I mean? That's why I wanted to name it that, because I just felt like it fit when it popped into my head. I was like, well, that definitely fits me, because I'm more than just beauty, you know. And you know, I think it's so easy to do thumbnails. It really is. If you just take the time to watch a couple videos, and editing is really not that difficult if you just take the time to watch some videos. Like you have to kind of do your homework. Like what your expectations are about your channel, what you want, what your goals are. You have to put the work in to make that happen. It's not just, you can't just start filming videos and uploading and expect that you're going to blow up. You just can't. You know, it's going to take time. You know, it's a big space, and there's a lot of people in the world and a lot of different channels doing a lot of different things. And when I look at myself and my channel, I'm over here, and there's this whole big world out there. So it's going to take some time for people to find my channel, and that's okay. And not everybody's going to want to stick around and watch my channel, you know. And do you really want to get really big? You know, think about that too. How big do you really want to get? Because think about all the negative that comes with, you know, like sometimes it's kind of nice just having the channel that I have right now, because it's a smaller group of people and there's a lot less hate and a lot less negativity. And if you do get big, are you going to be able to handle all that? Do you have a thick enough skin to deal with all the, because there is going to be haters, period. There's going to be hate watchers that are going to nitpick everything that you do. Like Allie Dawson, you know, even and Angelica Nyquist and Heather Austin. Like, I think they got great channels. I think they're amazing people, and they still get negativity on their channel, which blows my freaking mind. I don't understand. Like, if you don't like their content, if you don't like the way they do their makeup, if you don't like what they have to say, if you're going to get angry at somebody because they don't like the same makeup that you do, then don't watch their channel. People have different, you know what I mean? That's a thing that like really bugs me about social media and YouTube, is like, I don't understand. If I don't like somebody, I just don't watch them. It's a very simple concept, and it doesn't cost anything to mind your business and be kind to people. You know, I just don't understand nitpicking the way that people do their brows, or the way, or because somebody doesn't like the same. What kind of skin type do you have? And what kind of skin type do they have? If you're oily and they're dry, they might not really enjoy the same products you do. Does that not make sense? They have completely different skin type than you do. You know what I mean? Like, it's just frustrating, you know, to think about things, but like that, you know? So I mean, that's something that you really have to consider. Like, are you going to be able to handle dealing with people like nitpicking the makeup that you use and the way that you do it? And wouldn't you rather just have a nice, smaller, close-knit community? Is that how you say it? You know, I think I'd rather, you know, kind of stay where I'm at sometimes, you know? Like, not to say that I wouldn't like to grow my channel a little more, you know, because it would be nice to, you know, be able to make a little more money for when I do, you know, giveaways and stuff like that, to help me, you know, pay for, you know, shipping and stuff like that, or even, you know, go out and buy products to do more giveaways, or even, you know, to buy new releases once in a while to be able to do new release videos. Although I think it's really important to like use what you have. You know, I say that and I get Ice Cream Beauty every month, but I enjoy that subscription so much. I really do. I don't know if like I'm making any sense, or even if I've you know, answered any questions because I'm kind of all over the place. But like, I really think the most important thing about starting a channel is why you want to start it. I think that it has to be with, it has to be with you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that if you are expecting to get 1,000 subscribers and grow instantly and make a bunch of money, like, you're not starting your channel for the right reasons. You're really not. And you really need to think about that before you start. You know, YouTube is so, like, it's a fickle beast. It really is. And, you know, there's some people that are out there that, I can't get this stupid thing closed. I use cheek leaders. I love this little palette. But, they're out there doing their homework, you know, watching videos and trying to figure out the algorithm and stuff. And I'm like, that's a little much for me. I'm not going down that road, you know. I do the little things, you know. I try to pay attention to how my thumbnails look, my titles, my hashtags. Those are the things that I really focus on, you know. And I'm happy with where I'm at, you know. I really am. Would I like to make a little more money? Yeah, it would be nice. But again, I started my channel because it looked like fun, not because I was having these expectations of where I was going to go or end up. You know what I mean? Because honestly, at the time, I had no idea all the stuff that you could do with YouTube as far as, you know, money and getting ads and PR. I didn't know anything about that, you know? And honestly, I don't know if I'd want to get a lot of PR. You know, maybe a couple things from a couple different brands would be nice, but do I want to overwhelm myself with PR? But honestly, if people are going to send you PR, I don't think that they should have any expectations. They should send it to you because they like you or because they know that you like their product and they want to share it with you, but not expect you to do videos and stuff, because that can be really overwhelming. Like, sometimes I watch some of the PR unboxings and I'm just like, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they freaking do it. I would, like, my anxiety would be through the roof trying to go through all of that, and where do I put it? You know what I mean? Like, I think if I was like that, I'd probably be doing, like, major giveaways every month, you know, because there's no way that you can possibly use all of the stuff that some of these creators get. Like, it's bonkers. It is bonkers. Do you really want all of that? Do you want all that pressure? You know what I'm saying? So, like, think about that when you're, like, wanting to grow faster or be a bigger creator. You know, think about, like, the bigger you get, the more pressures that there can be. I used space, and now I'm going with the lighter blue offline to kind of blend it out. You know, like, start your channel for the right reasons, really, because you want to share your passion, because you just want to make videos. I really like making videos. I really do. It's fun for me. I love editing. I love putting my thumbnail together. I like the description box is a little much, but I use, what is it called? Let me look it up on my phone right now. I always forget what it's called. And I just kind of make a basic description box, like, welcome to the channel, blah, blah, blah. Google Docs. I use Google Docs. And in my Google Docs, I have, like, right here, description box. And you click on description box, and it's got, like, Bizy Beauty Customs and Makeup with Jessica Vargas, and then it's got my P.O. box in there, and like my affiliate code with Cursed Cosmetics, and my referral code for Splendies, and like everything that I would put in there every time, I just put it in the Google Doc. That way I can just copy and paste it, and I don't have to, like, type everything out. Like, I would love to put, like, link all the products that I use in my description box, but honestly, guys, that sounds like a lot of work. You know what I mean? Like, having to go find the products and copy them and link them. And every video, you're using different products. And, like, it just sounds like a lot. It really does. And I just want to make videos, you know? I just want to do my vlogs and do my makeup, you know? I don't want to make this because they always say, like, what's that saying? I think this is my look. I think this is what we're going with. I got to do my brows, though. They always say, like, if you enjoy your job, you never work a day in your life, right? And so when a lot of people start their channels, I think they really enjoy it, right? But then if time goes on and you blow up and you become this bigger creator, then there's a lot of more pressure that comes with all of that, you know, especially if people are sending you PR and you like have all these new releases that are going out and people are sending you all of this stuff and you can't keep up with doing videos all the time. You know what I mean? Like, I have a regular real job, you know, so I do filming when I can, you know what I mean? And I don't have any pressures to get videos up at a certain time, you know, like knowing this palette's going to release on this day, so I have to have my video go out on this day, like when they announce it, you know what I mean? Like, and having all the dates, and like, it just seems like a lot. So just know that you are good enough to start a channel. You are. No matter how big or small you are, you belong here. If this is truly what you want to do, then do it. Start your channel. You don't need a lot. A phone and some natural light or a lamp, whatever. You can start your channel and you can do it. Just don't have too unrealistic expectations when you start your channel. Don't expect to grow like this and get people at, you just can't do that. You're going to eat yourself up inside if you do that, because it took me a long time. And there was times where I would like gain subscribers and then lose subscribers, and then I'd gain subscribers and then I'd lose subscribers. I can't thank, there's a couple people that, like, especially Karen Ann. She helped me so much. I won one of her giveaways, the Maddie Ziegler palette, and then she like did a challenge with me. You know, she was like, she had like 6, I think it was 6 different looks that she had that she created with that palette. And because I won that palette, she had like messaged me and she was like, she had me post the pictures of the eye looks that she did and have my family members pick which look they wanted me to recreate. And then I recreated that look. And I even put inserts of her video doing the look into my video. And it was a lot. It was a lot. It was not an easy video to do. It took me hours to edit that thing and get it just right, you know? So like, not that I didn't enjoy it, but it was work. You know what I mean? It wasn't just like, but like I got, I want to say 70 new subscribers just from that video. You know what I mean? Like, it was amazing. And then right before I hit 1K, she had done another giveaway to help me get to my 1K, you know? So like, if you're like a bigger creator, it's so nice if you will help the smaller creators. You know what I mean? Like, if you have more subscribers, like, understand what it felt like when you were a smaller creator and maybe share somebody's video out or offer to do a collab with them, or, you know, like Kim's Happy Place. You know, when she's trying to help people get to a goal, she'll do giveaways, you know, and tell people that they have to go subscribe to that channel, and she'll do giveaways to help them grow their channels, which is amazing. You know what I mean? So if you're like, if you have more numbers, then, you know, I'm not really good at asking people to collab. And honestly, you guys, I don't really have the best ideas on like my creativity is not the best, I want to say. You know what I mean? So if somebody asks me to collab and they have an idea, then I'm like, heck yeah, you know, I'll do it. As long as I'm not like getting overwhelmed with, you know, because I do have Mask Mondays that I do on Mondays, and I do have my Get Ready With Me Wednesdays, and lately Fridays have been my vlog day videos. So it's like, I can't, you know, I can't collab with like 10 different people in the same time, you know, it needs to be spread out a little bit, because we all have, you know, a lot of the people that I'm friends with and stuff, you know, they have their regular lives, families, jobs, you know, houses to take care of, lawns, you know, dinners to cook. You know, not everybody has time to, but like if you have the chance, I don't know if my brows look all that great. I'm going to use my e.l.f. Stay All Night Micro Fine Setting Mist. But if you have more subscribers, family members than somebody else, maybe hit them up and say, you know, would you like to collab? You know, and maybe ask them. Like, I would probably be like, let me know what you want to do. You know what I mean? Like, because like I said, I don't have always the best ideas of, you know, creativity. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm just not, I guess I'm creative in certain ways, but I'm not artistically creative, if that makes sense, you know? But, I don't know if this helps anybody. I don't know if I touched on topics that I should have. But if you have any questions or anything, you can always leave them down in the comments, and, you know, I'll do my best, because I am a really, really small fish in a really, really big pond. And I can only go off of my experiences that I've had. And I have dealt with some drama as well. There's a couple people that I had come across on this platform that I'm telling you, you guys, there was a period of time there where, like, I didn't ever want to stop filming, but gosh, my need to fix and help people really, you know, got my anxiety going. And then, like, there was this, I don't really want to put any names or anything, but there was a collab that was done, and like, it just, people were like stupid. There was a couple people that were just like, this is supposed to be fun, guys, and you're making this like this big, like, I should have won, or blah blah blah, or I'm much more talented. Are you freaking joking me right now? Like, and in all honesty, the collab was like with a bunch of different channels, with a bigger channel, and it was basically just to help give, like, to get you out there, like, to make people aware of the smaller channels. Like, it was a bigger channel trying to help smaller channels by doing this collab with a bunch of different channels. That way, like, it could help you get, what's the word? Get your name out there, you know, get you visibility. And that's all. Like, I didn't expect to win because I didn't have a lot of subscribers, you know what I mean? Like, I think my family total was not even 500 at the time. So I was collabing with channels that had, like, you know, 2,000, 3,000, 1,500. You know, I was collabing with channels that I knew were gonna win because they had more supporters than I did. Does that mean I'm less talented? No, it does not. And that's what you have to know. Just because you don't have a lot of followers right now doesn't mean that you won't eventually. And don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. If you truly love doing makeup or whatever it is that you're doing on your channel, then keep doing it. People want to see realness and honesty. And as long as you're being true to who you are, people will find you. And people that, what's the word? I don't know. People that vibe with you and connect with you will find you, and they'll stick around and they'll support you. And the more people that come and the more hashtags you do and stuff like that, the more visibility you get, and you'll grow little by little. Like, even still today, I was up to a certain amount, and then I went back down, and then I went back up, and then I lost 10, and then I gained 15, and then like, it's the name of the game. And like, if it's too hard for you, then maybe it's not the place for you if it's going to affect your mental health. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't worry about it. You know what I mean? I do my videos and I post them. Like, I get excited if I get 100 views, like, or 90 views. It's like, oh, that's cool, you know? But it's not like if I only get 30 views. Like, I mean, it kind of bums me out, you know, because I worked hard on a vlog video and it only got 30 views. So it's kind of disappointing, but oh well, that's life. You move on to the next one. I'm not going to let it destroy who I am or make me feel like I'm any less of a person because it didn't get as many views as I was maybe hoping it would. That's okay. It's okay. It's not the end of the world because there's going to be another video that's going to maybe get 115 views. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Some videos are going to do better than others, and that's because everybody's got different interests. Maybe nobody wanted to watch that vlog video, and that's okay. You know, maybe more people were interested in the Nomad Royal Europe palette, which is fine because I was really interested in that palette too. You know what I mean? So, like, don't beat yourself up. Do what makes you happy. Do what you enjoy. Don't put too much emphasis on what other people think, because there's people that love you and love your content and love what you do, and they're always going to be there for you and support you, and other people will come. It's like that Field of Dreams. If they build it, if you build it, they will come, and that's the truth. But it doesn't happen in a day. It's a lot of work. 4 years, guys. 4 years it took me to get to 1K. And there was a lot of work that went into that. And a lot of people that supported me and helped me to get to where I am. You know, if it wasn't for them, I don't think, you know, it would have taken me a lot longer to get to where I am. And that's okay. It's okay. But I am appreciative of the people that did what they did to help me to get where I am. And that's the thing, is like, I think people who have a larger following should really think about where they were and where they started and how they felt, and maybe from time to time, you know, try and help other creators to build their platform a little bit. You know what I mean? I just think it's a kind thing to do. But you also have to be careful, because there are a lot of people online that only show what they want you to see and not who they really are. You know what I mean? And like that collab video that I was talking about, like one of the people that was a part of it, she had a lot more followers than I did. And like, I think she had way too high of expectations. Like she thought that she was just the cat's meow and that she should be bigger than she was. And like, you can't have that mindset. You just can't, because as talented as one person might think I am, there's somebody out there that I think is way more talented than I am. You know, like Makeup with Jessica Vargas. I see some of the looks that she does and I'm just like, I wish I could do that. I'm like blown away by the looks she does. And, you know, like even other people, there's so many people out there that are so talented, and I see the looks that they do. I'm using my Hard Candy Peach Please highlighter for my inner corner and put a little bit on my brow bone too. But, you know, you can't be comparing yourself to other people. And while I don't, I look at them as inspiration for me to try different things and like a goal to work towards. Like, I want to be able to create a look like that, you know, and practice makes perfect. And you can go on Pinterest and you can find, you know, different eye looks that you really like, that inspire you, and practice them. You know what I mean? Like, get an eye look, and when it's your day off or you got nothing going on, sit there and play. Like, look at the picture and create it. You know, like when I did Karen Ann's, you know, that was very intimidating for me, because for me, she was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to create a look like that. And I was so surprised with myself after I did it, because while it wasn't exact, it was me. It was me, and I did that, and I thought it came out pretty good. I was so proud of myself for pushing myself and doing that, as scared as I was. Because when she said that, I was like, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can recreate one of her looks. And I did it. I just sat down and I did it. And that's the thing with starting a channel. You just got to sit down and do it. And you got to not listen to the noise. Do what makes you happy. Create what makes you happy. And people will be drawn to you because of who you are and your realness. And don't give up on your dreams. If you have a dream, go for it. And don't not be willing to work for it. You have to work hard for things that you want. I tell my son that every day. You can be and do anything that you want if you put in the work. You really can. And so you just got to keep going, keep pushing yourself, and keep doing what you love. And if you're inspired by something, then that's what you need to focus on. Do what inspires you. Do what makes you happy. Find your creativeness and put that out there. And there's other people that feel the same way about that will find you and will follow you and stick around and be with you. And this video is like super long, and I apologize, but I'm gonna let you guys go because my son's getting his new computer built, and I got to help him get the stuff in the car, and we got to get ready to go. But thank you guys for hanging out with me so much. Make sure you go check out Kat and Erica. And I believe there was another channel that did something like this, and I will go watch Erica's video and find out who that was and leave them linked down below as well. If you're new, I hope that you will join the family. Hit that subscribe button and join Nene's Glam Squad. We would love to have you a part of the family. Make sure you turn up the notification bell. That way you can get notified of any and all future uploads. Give this video a big thumbs up and leave a comment. Say hi. Let me know what you thought of the video. Let me know that you stopped by. Let me know if you have any questions or anything you want to know. But know that I love you all. You are all worthy of being here. You all belong here. If you want to start a channel, start a channel. Don't let anybody in your head make you think otherwise. And, you know, keep trucking along, guys. It's really a lot of fun. And if you find the good in it and focus on what's important and not all the noise, it makes it so much more fun of a journey to go on. But I hope I'll see you all in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.